Another one?
Yeah, because the first one didn't work.
Yeah, so. But anyway, Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Fake marriage.
That's where that big crooked line is in between them. But you know what? This is nothing new. Are we not surprised? Is it just an update regarding their open marriage? She's really now going with the divorce.
Jada Pinkett. Let me go up here and pull this down some. Can we get more of the picture? Oh no, we can't. I want to get more of him slapping Chris Rock. But anyway, Jada Pinkett has a book coming out.
So she's selling that book everywhere you see her talk. And they're not doing the red table anymore right now, right?
I think she's bringing that back.
It hasn't been brought back yet, though.
No, but that's probably why she's doing the book, because she has this red table thing coming out. Jada Pinkett, you a sap, dude.
Why you say that?
He's a sap. He needs to just get out. Why are you married?
You think
everything that happens in their marriage, she talks about it. He never says anything. He's just the guy that goes, he just had a book that came out. Nowhere in his book did he talk about them not really having a marriage. She puts a book out and now we hear everything. So it says Jada Pinkett Smith revealed she and Will Smith have been separated since 2016. Did you know that, Mom?
And that's how many years? 7?
About 7 years. 7, 8 years. Jada Pinkett Smith has revealed that she and her husband, Will Smith, have been living completely separate lives since 2016.
TMZ didn't catch that. They always following people home.
In a clip from her forthcoming NBC News primetime special with Hoda, Pinkett Smith says the couple had not previously gone public with their separation because they were not ready. They were still trying to figure it out between the two of them, how they'll be partners. What she's trying to figure out is, how do I get this money that this dude got? Because he's the breadwinner.
Prenups? They had to sign
prenups. I doubt it. He wasn't big Will Smith when he was rapper Will Smith, but he wasn't as famous as he is now, actor Will Smith, when they got married.
Bigger than her.
Yeah, so I'm sure that he didn't sign a prenup. So she probably trying to figure out, how do I get out of this without looking bad? Because if I take half his money or something, people already don't like me. That'll really make them not like me. He's such a big thing in Hollywood. Nobody will work with me anymore. So once we get divorced, I can't work anymore. So I got to make sure that I'm settled. So I think that's probably what this book is. This book is like, she probably worked it out some kind of way where she gets all the proceeds from this book. So when they do finally divorce, she has a little nest egg that she could go to. Who knows what's going on in Jada's mouth.
In her head.
In that bald head. That's the other thing. I don't believe she really got that.
Why? You don't think?
I think she has it, but not as bad as what she makes it. Because I've seen women with that, and they really can't grow hair. And I've seen her in the interview, and she has hair.
Like longer
than
this?
I remember how she used to wear her hair short? The same way. If it's her hair. Now, it could be a wig.
She had her hair. She even cut her hair. Well, she cut the braids out when they were in set it off. And she wore it short there, too.
So I don't know if that's her hair, because her mom has short hair. Or if she's just wearing a wig. So you don't know. I don't know. But with her, how do you believe anything? These two been separated. See, I told y'all, if y'all watch our show, I told y'all shows ago, it might even been a year or 2 years ago, that Will has always had a girlfriend and he's traveled all around the world with. That's probably why. If he ain't been married to her in 7 years.
2016, then they've been open marriage for a while.
7, 8 years.
When did she have the situation with her son's friend?
That was like 3 years ago. So and again, we don't know if she's saying this to make herself look good. Because then it looks like, oh, well, okay, it makes sense for you to be with August. Because you wasn't really with Will. So it's not like you was cheating on Will or anything. You was really...
Well, they already claimed the marriage to be open. So nobody could say who he's with and who she's with is cheating. Right. I think people were really upset.
Well, here it is, 2020.
Friend.
It says their marriage has been under scrutiny for a period, she says, and has been that they've been apart. In July 2020, August Alsina revealed that he had been romantically involved with Pinkett Smith. Something she confirmed. The bottom line is August was her friend's son, and he's young.
It probably would have been different if she was with just any other guy,
right,
near her, not her son's friend,
or who had mental issues.
And because people already knew the marriage was kind of like open.
And then there was the Oscar slap.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you know this? Apparently this is in her book too.
Really? Okay, so she's sharing a lot in her book.
A lot.
What?
Before that slap had happened. This is so ridiculous.
Chris asked her out, didn't he?
Yes.
They talked about that on The View.
He thought that she and Will was getting a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And he called her, or he slid in her DM or something, and said he liked to take her out.
They mentioned that on The View. I forgot that.
That's a big point.
No, you know what? I knew that.
You knew Chris Rock asked Jada out.
That's what I'm thinking. What it was.
Nobody knew that. That's in her book. So anyway, in the DM or whatever.
So he mad at dude.
Well, if he asked his wife out, thinking that they was divorced or divorcing.
But it didn't matter if they was divorced because they said they had an open marriage.
But why is Rick sliding? Chris Rock sliding in her DM.
He got his head.
That's why he slapped him.
I think if that would have came out, we probably would have understood.
What did Will say? Will says nothing. Jada says everything. Will says nothing.
Dude
he doesn't
was trying
say
to get with me.
He could have came back and said, first he tries to slide in my wife's DMs and go out with her. Mm-hmm. Then he talks about her being bald headed on stage. I'm done with this guy. But that still doesn't give him the reason to go up there and slap him. Exactly. But it would have given us a little bit more of a history.
Yeah.
Because it was a joke. You got a lot of animosity with this dude for a joke.
And it wasn't like an honoring her. It was like you said, now that we know, that was built up.
That was built up.
I come at my wife and try to talk with her and talk to her. Okay.
And then she's talking about Tupac. It's just
they have
the love of her life and all of this.
On one end, they'll say they were not together romantically.
She'll say that, yeah.
But you lying. Y'all was too close to not be. He even played her boyfriend on Different World. Yeah. Come on, Jada.
And her and Pac is close. And so Jada, I believe what happened was, I think Jada married Will. Well, and then they went back. Somebody did a story on the whole red table talks and stuff. How all of us, we didn't see all the signs. Mm-hmm. You know how people go back and then they look at stuff and they go,
oh yeah.
The signs. So he was on one of the times when he was on the red table talk, and he talked about his first marriage. And he said he didn't want to get a divorce. Mm-hmm. And his first wife said, I don't love you anymore. And he started talking to Jada, even while he was still married. And he said, I don't want to get a divorce. Divorce to him was not
failure.
You don't get divorced. When you get married, you get married.
Yeah, you should. So that's why she did vocally say, we tried to make it work.
So then he said his first wife said, why would you want to stay married to somebody who doesn't love you anymore?
This is not the wife of the son.
Yes, the first one.
Okay.
So then he said she filed for divorce on Valentine's Day. The first wife. Okay. That's why they got a divorce. He wasn't going to divorce her. She got the divorce.
What was her reason?
She didn't love him no more. They probably was being with other people over here. Okay. So then Jada said in this interview that divorce was not in the picture.
Right. They didn't
I think the same thing. He doesn't want to get a divorce. So
he's hanging on dear life to this relationship that's been messy up and down, this in and out. It got really messy when she got with the son's friend.
Yeah.
I really think a lot of people lost respect for her then, because you are a beautiful woman,
you can get anybody.
A famous woman, you can get any man or be attracted to any man other than your son.
Right.
And you
friend who has mental conditions.
And you took advantage of his when he was going through mental concerns.
Yeah.
So no, we lost respect for
So now everybody is simply going, why are y'all married now? Your kids are older. The only thing I can think of is money. It's
and nobody signed
the
prenups. No prenups were signed.
I don't know.
Because that'll take care of it.
I don't know.
So who knows?
All right. Wendy says, hey.
Hey, Wendy.
She says Chris Rock is slimy.
Yeah.
I heard things about him. Yeah. The more, but I don't understand why Will didn't say nothing. Because Will was the one that was making it look like he was overacting for a joke.
Yeah.
But if I'm not saying that it excuses him going up on stage and hitting him.
Exactly.
But I think some people would have understood if he would have said, Chris Rock tried to talk to my wife.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ma?
Yeah, probably.
It wouldn't have excused him.
Right. We would have understood the punch in the face, though, or the slap.
Yeah.
Even though the slap in the face is not right.
Right.
You are trying to holler at my wife. You're getting passing your phone number to her. We're not divorced.
And
that's disrespectful.
And you still gonna talk about her on stage.
On stage.
If she would have went out with you, you wouldn't have did that joke. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I get what he's saying. I get but again, that's Will's story to tell.
Yeah.
Jada has this book and she's telling everything.
She wants that in the book so people can buy it.
Yeah.
Think about it. If they tell it all, there would be no reason to buy her book.
Wendy says, I never believed that Jada slept with Tupac. I believe she wanted to, but he didn't feel that way about her. And he had too much respect for her to use her because he knew that this day would come and he would come out and smelling like a rose. You talking about probably Will.
For Tupac and
Will coming out, but not saying nothing.
Okay.
And then Tupac. Yeah, I don't know if
that's questionable.
If they ever had
you're right.
A sexual relationship.
It's something to think about.
They definitely were friends.
Real good friends.
And that when they were in high school, they were really good friends. Mm-hmm. And I think he
was dating. I thought I was looking at some of his background, the documentary, and Tupac, he was with somebody. He was with
Jones, Quincy Jones' daughter,
and then he was with another woman.
No, the night he died, up until the time he passed away, he was with Quincy Jones' daughter.
Okay.
Then the night he passed away, she was supposed to be with him in the car, but he told her, "This is what she's saying." Stay here in the hotel. It's too much heat going on. I got in a fight at the thing, and I don't want you getting involved or nothing like that.
Wow.
So she stayed at the hotel.
That saved her life.
Ain't
that something?
You know. Okay. And then we got a whole thing on Puffy and having that Diddy. And
we'll wait and see what comes out of that.
Gosh.
Puffy,
do I believe that he?
Puffy I may be going to jail too. I don't know. If he's involved
again, I say the same thing I say with Biden. Mm-hmm. You got to prove it.
Yeah,
you can have all the accusations.
You're innocent until proven guilty.
All the accusations in the world, you can feel it in your soul, but until you prove it,
isn't that something? Because our law really, there's good and bad with that. Because the law does protect the person, but there's people who do get off from doing something wrong.
Yeah,
because it can't be proven.
Yep. So you got to prove it. But Will, get out of there. What are you doing?
Wake up.
Get out of there. Like why are you married?
Get out.
Don't you want to be happy? Both of them, they still old enough, young enough. I mean, they still look good. Jada can go out and get another actor. Yes. He can go out and get a model or somebody. He's been with the same woman for years. They've been traveling all over the world together.
They can move on right in
just the eyes
of the law. They can do it,
He got pictures of the woman, her and her family, and he's all over the world with this woman. He's jumping out of planes and they're going on excursions together.
I want to say this could be partly to sell her book.
It's to sell her book, but after the book is out, just get over it already. Everybody's tired of y'all.
They have open marriage. Just close it.
You got Bad Boys for Life coming out again. Yes. Just get out of here. Just get the divorce. Get over it. Mm-hmm. Then you can be Will on the town.
Yeah.
Or go with the girl you have been dating for years. Mm-hmm. She's somewhere from Middle East or something.
Oh, okay.
And just
she could be Palestinian.
Having fun with this girl. And they have the nerve. And they think people are stupid. Everybody's always gone to his Instagram and then they go to her Instagram. They got the same pictures. Just not with each other in it.
Oh.
She's standing in front of the Taj Mahal. He's standing in front of the Taj Mahal. She's standing in the desert next to a camel. He's standing in the desert next to a camel.
Holding the camera.
Obvious.
Hey, the ones that I hold for you, you can post those on your book, Facebook.
The woman who everybody thinks he's been with somehow miraculously has the same photos at the same places that he has.
Yeah.
That's what Hallie and DDG was doing. And people was like, come on, guys. We're not stupid. Hallie would have on her Instagram her snorkeling in Bermuda or something. Uh-huh. And then DDG will be in Bermuda snorkeling.
Well, they probably wanted solo photos.
But they're not telling people they dating. They was trying to keep it secret.
Okay. Because the fans don't want him in that picture anyway.
No, this is before they didn't like him.
But I'm sure they still don't like him.
No, this is before they didn't like him. They didn't like him after the Ruby Rose thing. In the beginning, they liked him because he was cool, DDG.
But I'm saying right now.
No, now I'm saying before people knew they was dating. Uh-huh. He didn't want anybody to know he was dating her. She didn't want anybody to know she was dating him. So they wouldn't pose together. But the pictures on each one of their Instagrams was at the same places. Mm-hmm. So it didn't take people time to figure it out. Y'all dating each other. Yeah. Yeah. So why do celebrities do that? They think fans are stupid.
And fans can follow them even though they may not give them open access to them?
Fans follow fans knew that Sweetie, the rapper, was talking to Lil Baby. You know how? She took a picture of him at a jewelry store and chopped his head off so we didn't know whose lap she was sitting on. She was sitting on his lap. And she had the picture taken where we couldn't see his head. The same outfit he had on at a jewelry store. So everybody was like,
it's like puzzle pieces.
So are you?
Oh, this head goes with that body. That's who she's with.
Or they'll take a picture in the mirror, and somebody's shoes is in the background. That's such and such's shoes.
You at somebody's house that we know,
or a couch or something. That's such and such's couch. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Just get over it. Stop with the secretly dating and the secret marriages.
The media to find out.
It's too much, guys.
Fans find out. TMZ finds out.
We're in the day of social media and stuff. You can't hide it anymore. So just get over it. Everybody say, please get a divorce. This is the only people you ever say, please get a divorce. Mm-hmm. Please get a divorce.
Because everybody else is.
Yeah.
But she's selling that book.
Yeah. Let's see. Wendy says, Puffy, I looked at him with a side eye. Jada is a beard for Will. They said bad marriage for life. Oh, he's bisexual. Well, they've been saying that Will's, even if that's true, just come out. This is 2023.
He's with that lady.
No, I'm saying if he's, whatever, does both or
just people don't need to know who you sleep with though.
Yeah.
That's personal. I would keep that personal.
Right. But I'm saying
if you're avoiding standing up for the LGBTQ community.
Or if you feel depressed about it.
Because some people experiment.
Yeah.
And that's it. They don't go any further.
Just get out.
And we already label them as you.
Yeah.
Really?
All right. Well, there's an update on Carly Russell.
Okay.
She look all more demure now. Look at her. Before